In the depths of solitude, we discover our greatest strength. When the world turns its back, we find our true face. I stand before you today not as a conqueror of others, but as a victor over my own limitations. I did it alone, and nothing can stop me now. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and fellow dreamers, let those words sink in for a moment. Feel their power coursing through your veins. Today, we are not just going to talk about success. We are going to ignite the fire that will propel you towards it with unstoppable force. In this journey we call life, there comes a pivotal moment when you realize that the only person truly responsible for your success is you. It's a moment of clarity, of brutal honesty, and immense power. It's the moment you say to yourself, I did it alone, and nothing can stop me. Picture yourself standing at the base of a towering mountain. This mountain represents your greatest ambition, your most audacious dream. Look around you. Do you see anyone else now? It's just you and that mountain. That's your reality. That's everyone's reality when it comes to achieving true greatness. You might be thinking, but what about teamwork? What about support systems? Yes, those are important, and we will touch on that. But right now, I want you to understand a fundamental truth. At the core of every great achievement is an individual who decided to take full responsibility for their life. Let me share a story with you. In ancient Greece, there was a wrestler named Milo of Croton. Legend has it that Milo built his incredible strength by carrying a newborn calf on his shoulders every single day. As the calf grew, so did Milo's strength. By the time the calf had grown into a full-size bull, Milo was able to carry it with ease. What's the lesson here? Milo did not wait for someone to hand him strength. He did not complain about the weight of the calf. He simply showed up day after day and did the work alone, without fanfare, without excuses. This is the essence of I did it alone and nothing can stop me. It's about taking incremental steps consistently, even when no one is watching. It's about embracing the solitude of self-improvement and using it as your greatest ally. Can you break it down into actionable steps? Because motivation without action is like a car without fuel. It looks good, but it won't take you anywhere. Step 1, embrace solitude. In our hyper-connected world, we have forgotten the power of solitude. We are constantly bombarded with notifications, opinions, and distractions. But true growth happens in moments of quiet reflection. Carve out time each day for solitude. It could be through meditation, a solitary walk, or simply sitting in silence. Use this time to connect with your innermost desires and to plan your next moves. Remember, the voice that will guide you to success is not out there. It's within you. Step 2, take full responsibility. This is perhaps the most crucial step. From this moment on, I want you to adopt a new mantra. I am 100% responsible for my life. No more blaming circumstances, other people, or bad luck. You are the author of your life story. This might seem daunting at first. After all, it's comforting to have someone or something to blame when things go wrong. But here's the liberating truth. When you take full responsibility, you also claim full power over your life. Set audacious goals. Now that you have embraced solitude and taken full responsibility, it's time to dream big. I'm not talking about realistic goals. I'm talking about goals that make your heart race and your palms sweat. Goals that seem almost impossible. Why? Because when you set a goal that seems impossible, you are forced to grow. You are forced to become the person capable of achieving that goal. And that growth, that transformation, is the real prize. Step 4, develop unwavering self-belief. The world will not always believe in you. In fact, many will doubt you, criticize you, and try to pull you down. That's why your self-belief must be unshakable. How do you develop this? Start by keeping every promise you make to yourself. If you say you will wake up at 5 a.m. to work on your goals, do it. If you commit to reading a book a week, follow through. Each time you honor your word to yourself, you build trust in your own abilities. Step 5, embrace discomfort. Growth and comfort cannot coexist. If you want to achieve greatness, you must be willing to be uncomfortable. This means doing things that scare you, pushing past your limits, and venturing into unknown territories. Remember Milo and his calf? Every day, as the calf grew heavier, Milo faced discomfort. But it was this very discomfort that transformed him into a legend. Step 6, Develop discipline. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline is reliable. Discipline is what gets you out of bed when you'd rather sleep in. It's what keeps you working when others are relaxing. It's what separates the achievers from the dreamers. Develop discipline by creating routines and sticking to them, no matter what. Start small if you need to, but be consistent. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about persistence. Step one, constantly, in your journey of self-reliance, knowledge will be your greatest ally. Develop a voracious appetite for learning. Read books, listen to podcasts, attend seminars, seek out mentors. But remember, the goal is not just to accumulate information, but to apply it. Step 8, small wins, while your eyes should be on the big goal. Do not forget to celebrate the small victories along the way. Each small win is proof that you are making progress, that you are capable of success. These celebrations will fuel your motivation and reinforce your belief in yourself. Remember, you are not just working towards a goal. You are becoming the person capable of achieving that goal. Step 9, develop resilience. On this solitary journey to success, you will face setbacks. You will fail. You will feel like giving up. This is where resilience comes in. Resilience is not about avoiding failure. It's about bouncing back stronger. It's about viewing every setback as a setup for a comeback. Develop resilience by reframing your failures as learning experiences and by focusing on solutions rather than problems. And the last step is 10, give back. Now, this might seem counterintuitive to our theme of I did it alone, but hear me out. Giving back, helping others is not just a noble thing to do. It's a powerful way to reinforce your own growth. When you share your knowledge, when you help someone overcome a challenge you have faced, you solidify your own learning. You gain a deeper understanding of your own journey. And in doing so, you create a legacy that goes beyond your personal achievements. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Some of you might be thinking, but I do not want to do it alone. I want support. I want a team. And that's perfectly valid. The concept of I did it alone is not about isolating yourself from others or rejecting help when it's offered. It's about recognizing that at the core of every achievement, there's an individual who made choice, who took action, who persevered. Think about it this way. Even in a team sport like basketball, when the game is on the line and there are seconds left on the clock, it often comes down to one player taking that final shot. In that moment, it's just them, the ball, and the hoop. All the practice, all the teamwork, all the coaching, it culminates in that solitary moment of action. This is the essence of I did it alone. It's about being prepared to take that shot when it matters most. It's about being ready to stand alone in crucial moments, armed with the skills, knowledge, and determination you have cultivated. Now, let me share another perspective on this. Have you ever heard of the concept of the internal locus of control? It's a psychological term that refers to the extent to which you believe you have control over the outcomes in your life. People with a strong internal locus of control believe that their actions directly influence their results. They do not wait for luck or for others to solve their problems. They take action. This mindset is crucial for success. When you adopt an internal locus of control, you stop being a victim of circumstances and start being the architect of your destiny. You realize that while you cannot control everything that happens to you, you can always control your response. Consider the journey of someone who did not start off with a golden ticket. This individual dropped out of high school and worked laboring jobs, barely making ends meet. One day, filled with frustration, they asked themselves the pivotal questions. Why are some people more successful than others? This question ignited their quest for knowledge and success. They sought out mentors, read countless books, and applied what they learned diligently. The journey was anything but smooth, yet they never gave up. Today, this person is a world-renowned speaker and author, living proof that your starting point does not dictate your finish line. Or think about their Sahara Desert adventure, a true testament to human spirit and determination. At the age of 20, they and their friends set out to drive from London to Johannesburg, crossing the treacherous Sahara Desert. Their journey was fraught with challenges. A car breaking down repeatedly, extreme heat, and a scarcity of resources. Yet they pressed on, driven by sheer willpower and a belief that they could make it. Despite numerous obstacles, they crossed the Sahara, learning invaluable lessons about resilience and perseverance. These stories highlight an essential truth. Achieving greatness often involves going through the crucible of hardship and uncertainty. It means taking ownership of your dreams, regardless of the circumstances. It's about working with what you have, learning continuously, and pushing forward with relentless determination. Remember, doing it alone does not mean you lack support. It means you do not let the lack of resources be an excuse. You forge ahead, gather knowledge, seek help when needed, and keep your eyes on the prize. This unwavering belief and relentless effort are what separate the achievers from the rest. What's that one goal, that one dream that you have been putting off? Maybe you've been waiting for the perfect time, the perfect circumstances, or for someone to come along and make it happen for you. I'm here to tell you, that perfect moment is now, and that someone is you. Imagine for a moment that you are standing at the edge of a cliff. Below you is the ocean of possibility, of untapped potential. The act of jumping, that's something only you can do. No one can jump for you. No one can spread your wings for you. That moment of taking the leap, that's the essence of I did it alone. But here's the beautiful part. So you take that leap, once you commit fully to your goals, you will find that the universe has a way of conspiring to help you. Opportunities will arise, doors will open, and yes, people will come into your life to support you. But it all starts with you taking that first step alone. Fear is the number one reason people do not take action towards their goals. Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown, these can be paralyzing. But here's a powerful reframe. Fear is often a compass pointing towards what we most need to do. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Because on the other side of fear is growth. On the other side of fear is the person you are meant to become. And the only way to get there is to face that fear alone. No one else can conquer your fears for you. Think about a time when you faced a fear and overcame it. Remember how empowering that felt? That's the feeling you want to chase. That's the feeling that will fuel your journey to success. Self-reliance. In today's world, we are often taught to seek external validation, to look for approval from others before we take action. But true power comes from within. It comes from trusting your own judgment, from believing in your vision, even when no one else does. Ralph Emerson, in his essay, Self-Reliance, wrote, "Trust thyself. Every heart vibrates to that iron string." This is a call to listen to your own inner voice, to trust your instincts, to have the courage of your convictions. When you cultivate this self-reliance, you become unstoppable. But self-reliance does not mean you have all the answers. It means you're willing to find them. It means you are committed to continuous learning and growth. It means you are not waiting for someone to hand you success on a silver platter. You are out there every day working for it, learning for it, striving for it. Persistence is the bridge between I did it alone and nothing can stop me. It's what keeps you going when the going gets tough. It's what turns dreams into reality. Consider the story of Colonel Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken. Did you know that he was 65 years old when he started KFC? He had already failed at numerous businesses. His chicken recipe had been rejected 1009 times before someone finally said yes. But he persisted. He believed in his product, in his vision. He did not let rejection stop him. That's the kind of persistence I'm talking about. The kind that keeps you going when everyone else has given up. The kind that sees every no as one step closer to yes. The kind that understands that success is not about avoiding failure, but about failing forward. What obstacles are you facing right now? What challenges seem insurmountable? I want you to look at these obstacles not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth. Every problem you solve, every challenge you overcome is making you stronger, smarter, more capable. Remember, the oak tree grows strong not in spite of the wind, but because of it. The resistance it faces causes it to grow deeper roots to become more resilient. In the same way, the challenges you face are not hindering your progress. They're essential to it. Discipline is the daily practice of turning I did it alone into reality. It's about showing up every day doing the work, even when you do not feel like it, especially when you do not feel like it. Discipline is what turns amateurs into professionals. It's what separates the dreamers from the achievers. It's the bridge between goals and accomplishment. And here's the thing about discipline. It's a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets. Start small. Maybe it's waking up 30 minutes earlier each day to work on your goals. Maybe it's reading for an hour every night instead of watching TV. Whatever it is, commit to it. Do it consistently. Watch how this small act of discipline starts to transform other areas of your life. Many people think that success is about reaching a specific destination. But true success is about who you become in the process of pursuing your goals. It's about the skills you develop, the mindset you cultivate, the person you evolve into. When you embrace the I did it alone mindset, you are not just working towards external achievements. You are working on becoming the best version of yourself. You are developing qualities like resilience, determination, creativity, and adaptability. These are the true measures of success. Think about it this way. Even if you do not reach your ultimate goal, the person you become in the pursuit of that goal is invaluable. That growth, that evolution, is something no one can take away from you. It's yours forever. Visualization. Olympic athletes use this technique all the time. Before they ever step onto the field or into the pool, they've already won the race thousands of times in their minds. They've visualized every move, every stroke, every step. I want you to do the same. Visualize yourself achieving your goals. See it in vivid detail. Feel the emotions associated with that achievement. Engage all your senses in this visualization. Do this regularly, and you will find that your subconscious mind starts working towards making this vision reality. But visualization alone is not enough. It needs to be coupled with action. As the saying goes, dreams do not work unless you do. Your vision gives you direction, but your actions are what move you forward. The concept of nothing can stop me. This is not about being invincible or never facing setbacks. It's about developing an unshakable belief in yourself and your ability to overcome any obstacle. Think about water for a moment. When water encounters an obstacle, it does not stop. It finds a way around, over, or through. It adapts, it persists, and eventually it reaches its destination. This is the mindset you need to cultivate. When you face an obstacle, do not ask, why is this happening to me? Instead, ask, what can I learn from this? How can I use this to become stronger? This shift in perspective turns every setback into a setup for a comeback. Remember, success is not about avoiding failure. It's about failing forward. It's about learning from every experience and using that knowledge to propel yourself closer to your goals. When you adopt this mindset, truly nothing can stop you. Now, I want to address the importance of self-care in this journey. Doing it alone does not mean neglecting yourself. In fact, it means taking even better care of yourself because you understand that you are your most valuable asset. This means taking care of your physical health through proper nutrition, exercise, and rest. It means nurturing your mental health through practices like meditation, journaling, or therapy. It means feeding your mind with positive inputs and guarding it against negativity. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's necessary. It's what allows you to show up fully for your goals and dreams. The phrase, I did it alone, nothing can stop me, is not just a statement, it's a declaration. It's a commitment you are making to yourself. And the words you speak have immense power. Start speaking about your goals as if they're already accomplished. Instead of saying, I hope to achieve this, say, I am achieving this. Instead of, I want to be successful, say, I am successful. Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. By speaking in the affirmative, you are programming your mind for success. But remember, words without action are empty. Your words should inspire you to take massive action towards your goals. They should be the fuel that drives you forward, even when the path gets tough. Now, I want to address a crucial point. Doing it alone does not mean you cannot celebrate your achievements with others. In fact, celebrating your wins, no matter how small, is essential. It reinforces your belief in yourself and motivates you to keep pushing forward. When you achieve something, take a moment to acknowledge it. Share it with people who support you. Let their excitement fuel your own. This isn't about bragging, it's about recognizing your progress and using it as motivation to reach even greater heights. We near the end of our time together. I want to leave you with this thought. The journey of I did it alone, nothing can stop me, is not about reaching a final destination. It's about embracing a way of life. It's about waking up each day with a burning desire to grow, to improve, to push your limits. It's about understanding that you have within you everything you need to achieve greatness. It's about taking full responsibility for your life and refusing to let anything or anyone hold you back. Remember, Every great achievement in history started with one person who dared to dream, who had the courage to take that first step alone, who persisted in the face of adversity. You have that same potential within you. So I challenge you, embrace the mindset of I did it alone. Nothing can stop me. Take that audacious goal you have been putting off and commit to it fully. Take that first step, even if it's small. Trust in your ability to figure things out as you go. And when doubt creeps in, when fear tries to hold you back, remember this moment. Remember the fire you feel right now, the belief in your potential. Let that be your guiding light. You have within you the power to achieve greatness. You have within you the strength to overcome any obstacle. You have within you everything you need to create the life you desire